Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when you have a chronic illness. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The apartment is quiet when you wake up, which is unusual. Normally, you'd hear Katsuki clanging around in the kitchen or Ijiro humming in the shower. You check your phone. It's already past noon. Another bad day then. Your body feels like it's made of lead, every joint aching with that familiar, bone-deep exhaustion that no amount of sleep can fix. You've been dealing with this chronic illness for years now, but some days are definitely worse than others. Today is shaping up to be one of those days. The bedroom door creaked open, and Ijiro's red head peeks up, his expression brightening up when he sees that you're awake. "Hey, sunshine," he says softly, padding over to the bed. He's already dressed in casual clothes, his hair down and unstyled. "How are you feeling?" You consider lying, but you've learned that doesn't work with these two. "Not great," you admit. Ijiro sits on the edge of the bed, his warm hand finding yours. "Pain or fatigue, or both?" "Both." You sigh. "Where's Katsuki?" "He ran out to grab your prescription refill. Should be back soon." He squeezes your hand gently. "Have you eaten anything? I can bring you something light." Before you can answer, the front door slams open. Speak of the devil. "I'm back and the pharmacy was a freaking nightmare," Kirishima announces, his voice carrying through the apartment. You hear the rustling of bags, and then he appears in the doorway, still in his hair costume minus the gauntlets. His red eyes immediately zero in on you, assessing. "You look like shit, Katsuki." Ujiro chides, but you can't help the small smile that tugs at your lips. "I feel like shit, so at least I'm consistent." You reply. Katsuki snorts, crossing the room to set your medication bottles on the nightstand. Then surprisingly gently, he presses the back of his hand against your forehead. "No fever. That's good." "I told you to take a break after patrol," Ijiro says, looking up at him with a concern. "You've been up since 5. And you've been up with them all morning. I'm fine." Katsuki starts unlacing his boots. "I'm taking the rest of the day off anyway. Already told Deku to cover my evening patrol." Your chest tightens with emotion. You know how much Katsuki hates asking anyone for favors, especially Midoriya. "You didn't have to." "Shut up," he interrupts, but there's no heat in it. "Of course I did." He strips off his costume shirt and climbs onto the bed on your other side, immediately pulling you against his warm chest. You go willingly, letting him arrange you however he wants. Ijiro shifts closer too, creating a cocoon of warmth and safety. "Did you take your meds this morning?" Katsuki asks, his fingers threading through your hair. "I was going to, but I fell back asleep." "That's what I thought." He reaches over you to grab the bottles, shaking out the right pills with practiced ease. Ijiro was already getting up to fetch water from the bathroom. "Here," Ijiro says, returning with a glass. Small sips. You take your medication while they watch, making sure you swallow everything. It would be annoying if it wasn't so endearing. Their overprotectiveness comes from a place of love, and you learn to accept that a long time ago. "Thanks," you murmur, settling back against Katsuki's chest. "Have you eaten?" Katsuki asks, echoing Ijiro's earlier question. "Not yet." "I'll make something then." Ijiro offers, starting to get up again. "Wait, can you just sit for a few moments, please? Both of you." Kirishima's expression melts into something unbearably soft. "Of course, baby. As long as you need." He climbs onto the bed, pressing himself against your side. You're completely sandwiched between the two of them, and honestly, it's exactly where you want to be. "I'm sorry," you whisper. "I know this isn't how either of you wanted to spend your day off." Are you kidding? Ijiro presses a kiss to your temple. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Stop apologizing for shit you can't control. Katsuki adds gruffly. His arms tighten around you. We knew what we were signing up for. We chose this. Chose you. All of you. Kirishima emphasizes. The good days and the bad days. You feel tears prickling at your eyes. Even after 2 years together, their unwavering support sometimes overwhelms you. I love you both so much. Love you too. Ijiro says immediately, nuzzling into your neck. Katsuki just holds you tighter, and you feel him press a kiss to the top of your head. That's as good as any declaration from him. You stay like that for a while, just breathing together. The pain doesn't go away. It never really does, but it feels more manageable like this. Everything feels more manageable with them. Eventually, Katsuki speaks up. Alright, you need to eat something. What sounds good? Not much, you admit. My stomach's kind of upset. Miso soup, Ijiro suggests, with some rice. You nod. That actually sounds tolerable. I'll make it then. Katsuki says, carefully extracting himself from the tangle of limbs. Shitty hair. You're on keeping them company. Sir, yes sir. Ijiro says with a mock salute, earning himself a middle finger as Katsuki leaves the room. 10 minutes later, you hear the sounds of cooking, the clink of dishes, running water, the hiss of something hitting a hot pan. Katsuki might act tough, but he shows his love through actions like this, making sure you eat, picking up your prescriptions without being asked, taking time off work when you need him. Ijiro, on the other hand, is all soft words and gentle touches. He's the one who researches your condition obsessively, remembers every doctor's appointment, knows exactly what to say when you're feeling hopeless. 20 minutes later, Katsuki returns with a tray balanced in his hands. The miso soup smells amazing, and he's added some pickled vegetables and perfectly cooked rice on the side. Eat, he commands, setting the tray across your lap. All of it. Yes, Chef Bakugou. You tease. Damn right. You manage about half the food before your stomach protests, but Katsuki doesn't push it. He just takes the tray away and returns with your water bottle refilled. You start up a documentary to watch, and you let yourself relax into their warmth. The pain was still there, a constant companion, but it was bearable. Everything was with them. Hey, thank you guys for everything, for staying with me. Where the hell else would we go? He means we're not going anywhere. Not today, not ever. You're stuck with us. Ijiro translates. I'm glad, you say. And you fall asleep just like that, safe and loved, with your boys on either side of you. And when you wake up later, still tired, still hurting, they're both still there, just like they promised, just like they always are. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!